Hello, YouTubers. This is Matthew Gregory. I'm doing. This is the first time in a long time that I've done a video. I usually do like thunderstorm videos, like storm videos or music videos. I have all kinds of really interesting content in my channel, but this is gonna be a different one. This is a vlog, so I am a graduate of communications program at Algonquin College. Yeah, it was quite the journey. It really was a journey. It had its ups and downs. Yeah, it ended with a presentation, but I am gonna go through the overview of how it started. And yeah, I met a couple of friends too. My friend Michael, um, and others. Yeah, but I'm gonna go through the overview of the communication program. It's when you take communications, go through you have to take an entrance exam. It's like 2 hours long, but you can finish it in half an hour or so. And then you get a placement. And then it'll decide what place you'll be going. A lot of people start in Com 3, which that's where I started. Some people only start in Com 4 or Com 5. If you're lucky, you can start in Com 6. This is the A certificate program at Algonquin College, and I completed two courses, computer course and the communication. Well, I had to complete the computer course to graduate to Com 6, so that's the latest. So I'm done all the comms. Now, was I always successful at the assignments in communications? Nope. I wasn't. When I first started, I remember that it was a struggle. I struggled. I think the first few weeks was like, oh, I'm not gonna last. I'm gonna flame out. But I kept with it. And the teachers were very nice. Like they obviously had experience with people with developmental disabilities like myself. Um, so yeah, um, yeah, I guess I could say the names of the teachers I had on here. Yeah, I am grateful for Rosa, one of my first professors. She's really good. Um, and I got, I think, when I think it took me for a while where I saw my potential in communications. And all family, everybody helped me through it. And Rosa helped me through it. But yeah, it wasn't easy. I almost got discontinued. And communication 3, it's a 3-strike thing, so they're pretty much easy on you for communications 3. They're pretty easy on you. They give you 3 attempts to pass your assignment. So yeah, Com 3, all the demos are basically like subject verb agreement and a propositional phrase. So that's all in communication 3, and then you start a writing prompt. paragraph writing. So I did the paragraph um, writing, and there's 6 attempts really. When you get to the paragraph, they're easy. Yeah, I'm really jumping back and forth, but I'll try and stay within the curve. So um, so the one section I I struggled with, but still got through it. Had a lot of second, third attempts, but um, I was pretty slow, but I got through it. Section 2, it was pretty easy. It was coordinate conjunctions, the connecting words, and, for, nor, and, or, and, of. Yep. And then third. So first and third were the toughest in Communication 3. Plus, I had to do a test in the textbook. You had to get unlocked. So yeah, that was the overview of Com 3. Then I was successful in, after all, moving into Com 4. I had 87% on my paragraph, on my final paragraph writing test. So you get 3 practices for demos in Com 3 before you write your paragraph and test. And then Com 4 is basically the same as Com 3. I did a little bit better in. Found the course low was easy. Everything. They weren't all over the place. In Com 4, and I had John Black as my professor. He's funny. He's cool. He's good. I really enjoy him. Yeah, Com 4 is pretty straightforward. It's instead of working sideways and down, you're working just down, and the textbooks are all in the all in one, all in the module, so it's working down to get to C4.4. Now, yeah, it's pretty much, if you taken Com 3, then Com 4 should be pretty much a breeze. Now, where it changes in Com 4 is the paragraph to essay. Now, we now I know why they do paragraphs again. And there's only 3. Now you can have 4 major grammar errors in Com 3, but only 3 in Com 4. And so that was yeah. So they give you so they give you a breeze, and they kind of throw you in the throw you you know. Your adventure really kicks off when you get to Com 4. Like, and everything is 2 attempts. From the rest of the courses, Com 3, we had lectures so you could take notes and quizzes. There's a lot of different tests. So yeah, that was something. Com 4, not so much. They're just and tests. Com 3, you had assignments and quizzes. Com 4 is just content and assignments. And did I struggle so much in Com 4? Not too much, but there was another time again where I almost got discontinued. Yeah, I failed. Now you know all the secrets. Now that I completed it, now I can tell you my journey wasn't so easy. Yep, Com 4, I failed a test where it's a test where you have to correct all the major and minor grammar errors. So I failed one time, and second time again, I passed. So yeah, there's two and then you pass that, and then there's two modules of textbooks or three. Well, one two of them, one of them uses a different textbook. The last two use the same textbook. So there's a textbook for the grammar. Then there's a textbook to help you with paragraphs, your main idea. So yeah, paragraph is a mini essay. And a and you have a mini summary, and then as you go along in the communication course, it gets bigger. The summaries get really huge, which I'll explain in a bit. So move on to the essay. There's like three demos with the essay, so you have to pass everything. So that was a struggle again. But then I managed to do it. And then I did and then it's all preparation to do the essay end test. Oh yes, you have to do the paragraph end test and the essay end test. The essay end test was harder. I barely squeaked by it. I got 70% in just 70% for the Com 4 essay and test. Yeah, it was about vacation, yeah. So, yep, that is overview of Com 4. Now an overview of Com 5. Com 5, it's a little bit of a review of what you learned in Com 4. It's essay, it's paragraphs again. Essay, it's learning how to. If you can learn how to make an effective paragraph, you can learn how to make an effective essay, and then you can learn how to make an effective summary. Which, if after all the essays are done, then then it really starts to ramp up. Now I did have a little bit of trouble in the summary. It was like, yeah, that's difficult. People are not lying when they say, and when you get to column 5, it gets a little bit tricky. But with the help of the teachers, like they really helped me along with that whole section. So I'm thankful for that. So yeah, you move into that's not essay related, but it's summary related. It's about reading a newspaper and putting a summary together. So summaries are different points from the newspaper. So it's note taking, and then you take the notes, and then you put it in your summary. So I did that, and then I finally passed, and then that's done, and then resume. Everybody has a resume, so I didn't have to start the assignment. I didn't have to do many exercises. I just went right into the resume writing and then the job application. I didn't have to work. I didn't have to start it. I just had to revise it. I revised my resume. So yeah, Com 5 is a lot about summaries and then writing a resume. So I did that, and then Com 5. Guess what? Circle back to the tested. Now to the same essay, which is a comparison essay. You do paragraph persuasive essay, then comparison essay, and then you go back to the comparison essay, study that for a week, then you book your end test. So I did that. It was a little bit better than the Com 4 one. It was 75%. Now, they weren't perfect, but it was good enough to move on to Com 6. Now, Com 6 is the last thing I would need to graduate that portion of the ACE program. Now, some programs are now open with now completing communications and the computer course program. But I just need 2 courses, an elective, which I start on Monday, and a math course. So, Com 6, again, it's a review. We love doing essays, so let's do some more essays. So that's what we did for Com 6. It was a comparison essay with same like your thesis and your whatever paragraphs, and then your summary paragraph. So but then it has to be a problem. Then they talk about the counter argument. You have to have a counter argument. So I did pretty well, and then again at the summary. Then at summary again. I did not bad in the summary. Again, adversity, so it's like, ooh, I wouldn't say it's extremely difficult for my vantage point, but it is a little bit of a challenge because like from a book, it's a book report, right? It's a literature study, so you have to put all the things that has happened in the book without explaining the full book in a summary, like kind of like from point A to point B of what has happened, like the cake from the wedding. I realized something about marriage, about focusing too much on someone. So yeah, that's basically an overview of that book. So after that was the media design. So I did pretty well with that. And I did pretty well with the library. So I guess I think there's communications courses in Toronto, all over Ontario. So when you get to the media library, it's all about preparing to write the final, pretty much the final piece of communications. So that took a lot of work. Now, yeah, I had a lot of adversity. It wasn't easy. It wasn't. There are some parts where like, come on, don't. I've worked so hard. If you know what I mean. But yeah, the library, it's telling you everything about citations. So it's like a practice. It's everything. They add practices because what the final research paper, it tells you what your final research paper looks like. So why we do all these summary stuff. Everything has a base from column 3, but when the summary stuff really starts is column 5. So basically everything I know with the thesis statement goes into the final research essay. So I finally did the research essay and oral presentation. So my research project was Special Olympics. They so things have to be cited properly, or it's considered plagiarism. I learned in my module. So it's my thoughts on the research essay, but it is citation with the name, number, year, and paragraph, page, or time of the video that you found the source from. So, yep, that is my that is my oh yes, I did the presentation as well. It was pretty good. It was what I did from the research essay. You have to put the research essay into the PowerPoint presentation. So, I did all that. So I am a official graduate of. Now it's just one course, but I'm official graduate of communications. So if you put your mind to basically anything, you can graduate. Now, is it going to be easy all the time? No, it's not going to be easy all the time. There's a lot of times, and even in some of Com 4, some of Com 5, Com 6, but Com 3 I was as closest to being discontinued. But I guess I found new life and continued along in my academic journey. So so there it is. So a happy ending. I pass everything. And if something's calling, then please go for it. You never know. I hardly anticipated that I would ever get to that grade 12 Com 6 stage and pass. You can do anything you put your mind to. If you haven't finished high school, then I would strongly encourage you to do a high school program, because you never know. Maybe your fortunes will change. Whatever happened. For me, I thought maybe there's something there, at least in the English portion. Yeah, the reason why I did that, because I want to go into creative writing. Now they're saying I have a chance. I'm close to getting a certificate, so I'm going to continue the upgrading. It just won't be academic. I have passed the academic course. So again, if something's calling you, if something's calling you, then I would encourage you to go after your dream. You never know. You just never know. It's like a trial and error. It's like a risk reward thing. So please consider. That is it for me. I am Matthew Gregory, signing off. And if you're expecting more music videos, they will be eventually coming. So please stay tuned. I am Matthew Gregory, signing off. Bye now.